So, it's time. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There'll be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, a center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was, back when I was at the tribe.
Damals, als ich noch jung war.
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the Wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the Wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here. Take this, too. Remember.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
Wusste ich's doch.
No, it's not. You taught me how to track. Wherever you go, I can follow.
Not this time.
This time.
Especially this time.
And every time. I'll be wearing this when I find you.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
Huh.
And you.
Schon, oder? Wir spielen gerade mal 3 Stunden, ja, wenn das jetzt schon so herzzerreißend losgeht.
For now. First the proving. After that, I'll see where his trail leads.
Das nervöse
You will
Lächeln.
turn back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja, come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja.
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that.
Doch, der, wie
We will
hieß er?
talk later.
Tab?
May the goddess protect.
Der, den wir gerettet haben?
What is going on?
Talk to your old friend.
I want to see something new.
Würstchen. Und Kaninchen. Und ich wärme mir meine Hände am Feuer.
This heat crawls.
Aloy!
Ha!
It's you, isn't it?
Ich wusste es.
It is Aloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor.
Oh yes, armor please.
In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
Aber wetten, ist es jetzt nur ein Bikini oder so?
Cost. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
Treasure Box. Das nehmen wir nicht mal mit. Wenn du umsonst bist, her damit. Outfits. Was haben wir denn hier? Ah, okay, da ist ein Schadenswiderstand mit dabei. Oder Stealth. Ah, wie ich mir fast halt das Beste kaufen könnte, ne? Harder to see and hear. Ja, okay, das ist dann für Schaden. Ach nee, das... Ah, Stealth. Egal, nehmen wir mal das, dann sehen wir schick aus. Maybe. Oh ja.
Seems to fit you perfectly.
Thank you, Teb. I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe?
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
So, dann schauen wir da doch mal vorbei. Also vom Gefühl her ist da ein bisschen indianische Stammeskultur mit reingeschmissen, oder?
Nice.
wahrscheinlich insgesamt einfach Stammeskultur. Die Laternen erinnern mich jetzt eher ein bisschen an Asien.
Oh, not supposed to go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
Now, for you'll have to tell this when I'm gone. Get down from there now.
Oh, that's just what you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my
Das fühlt sich richtig schön lebendig an hier drin.
All work on the children. Lived alongside a Jeff in the comfort of the
Fühlt sich richtig noch fest an. Ja. Finde ich cool.
Over here.
Hey!
Karst?
Schau an.
What are
Ben
you
Kingsley.
doing
Careful. Pretend like we've never met.
Jüngerer Ben
I wasn't
Kingsley.
supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
here? How could I forget? And how generous.
Schon, gell? So ein schöner Mischmasch.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
Was ich auch gesehen habe, also es gibt so ein Benchmark in-game. Da Kamerafahrt durch was dann eher arabisch oder sowas aussieht. Also arabisch, ich will nicht sagen fernöstlich, aber nahöstlich.
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you. If you give me a discount.
Lol.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me. All right, let's do this.
Was hat er denn anzubieten, der Mensch? Okay, mehr oder weniger das gleiche, wie der andere auch. Ist das ein Fischernetz? Sieht fast so aus. Ich bin immer aufs Endgame-Gear gespannt. Ja, ich weiß, wie kannst du jetzt schon ans Endgame denken? Boris denkt immer ans Endgame. Aber die wäre vielleicht gar nicht so doof. Leisten könnte ich sie mir auch, aber die sind schon teuer. Handling 50, 20. Ich weiß gar nicht, was hat meiner denn jetzt? Erstmal gucken. Resist Fire, Full Health habe ich sogar schon. Ammo. Achso, genau, die wollte ich mir nochmal bauen. Wenn ich es mir bauen kann. Ach nee, das sind Arrows. Moment, die hier meine ich. Ah, okay, da steht der Schaden mit dabei. Freeze Bomb. Aha, ach, das ist dann für die Sling. Ah. Okay, Sling, Karja Sling, Shadow Sling. Was wäre das hier? Okay, das wäre die mittlere dann.
Always happy to take your shards.
Always happy to take my shards. Mit einem dicken T. Okay.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with Akarja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with
Ach nee,
Meridian.
sie war das bei der
These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
Namensgebung. Okay, die Karja sind dann scheinbar die asiatische Ecke. Oder zumindest die Hälfte.
Hey, hold your fruit. Nora Faithful, hold your fruit. Now I'm Azaran, not Karja, so I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. He was. He was a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. Who killed him? The 14th. Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities. Yeah! The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad. 13th luminance of the radiant line.
It's for the goddess to judge the party, not me.
On the eve of your
Der hat auch so ein Ding, wetten. Unknown Device, ja. Secure Network Connection.
He's wearing a focus.
Hahaha.
those you have nurtured take their places among your
Where did he find a focus?
We join your prayers that they will stand.
You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
Karst hieß der Händler.
Nora, wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
Metal World!
What's wrong?
Apologies. Malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Owen? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. He spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids, and who can blame them?
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel?
Nope.
Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine breakers to a one. It might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
Flirtet er gerade mit
What
uns?
else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
Tell me about Olin again.
When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion.
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
I never heard anything about red raids growing up. What were those?
Ich sag's mal so, ich kann's ihm ja nicht verdenken, ne?
Didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year. Well, the mad Sun King spilled enough blood to the sun god to calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
So what happened? How did it all end?
The Mad King's own son united Karja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
Das klingt doch gar nicht schlecht.
Your sister was taken captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Karja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire Vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Well, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three?
Smooth.
Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
Direct.
Who are the Oseram?
Oh, that's
Klingt
my
nach Osram.
tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at three things: arguing, working steel, and brewing.
And freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay, except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
Flaherty, ja, total.
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
Tell me about the derangement.
Well, the way I hear it, when a hunter came at them, but then now, a few more, if that wasn't...
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah,
Warum war es dann noch nicht ausgegraut? Egal. Klingt fast so, als würden die Maschinen versuchen, uns loszuwerden. Das ist some Matrix shit right here.
The last king and his men were butchers, but the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Karja don't just fight, they build. But take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
Just how big is Meridian? What's it like?
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Karja have us beat. The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains.
Okay, dann war
Across
das.
the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky, reflecting the sun. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
I want to ask you about something.
Quite flirty.
Ask away.
I should make my way to the blessing.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable. And, well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
Die roten Haare.
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have
Und
to
die
go to the blessing thing.
helle Haut, weil die meisten, die ich jetzt da gesehen habe, haben eher dunkle Haut. Oder dunklere. Also die meisten. Ja, wobei da haben wir jemanden mit roten Haaren. Okay, never mind.
Perhaps the Karja have come to make amends. I won't deny them the chance.
Now start the blessing when all the currents are in place.
Talk to who? Ah.
Oh!
Expecting more tomatoes?
In truth, I thought they were throwing stones.
Stones hit a lot harder. You'd know the difference.
If you wish to speak, we should do so after the ceremony. I'd rather not hold things up, or do anything else that angers these people.
Ne, genau, was ich vorhin noch sagen wollte, dann war die Stadt, die ich vorhin gemeint habe, wahrscheinlich eben Meridian.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Oh, Dankeschön.
Blasphemy, sisters. Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother.
Oh.
In her honor, light its flame.
In honor of Rost. And all he did to help me get here.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer.
Ah.
What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
Who's gonna win the tournament? Who cares?
There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
So ist er. Ah. Nee. Wait. What? Enter the Hunter's Lodge? Ah, doch.
That blessing wasn't bad. Nice and short, anyway. But I know a half-dozen us-around tinkers who could put on a better fireworks show. Oops. I hope I'm not throwing a wet blanket on your sacred ritual. It was nice. Really.
Gerade noch so die Kurve gekriegt.
Good luck in that proving thing. Maybe I'll see you in Meridian someday. Who knows?
I won't let the Karja face.
Flirten kann er. Smalltalk ist nicht so seins.
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Norland?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking. That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the King's court. That's all.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Asuram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
Okay.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
Nicht mit meinem.
Mine's never malfunctioned, and I've had it since I was a child.
So yours is in better shape then. I'm sure the land here is full of relics. Seeing how you Nora are too scared to delve the ruins.
Because they think ruins are cursed. But I never said I think that.
If the North acknowledges a curse, I'm inclined to agree.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe.
Charmant.
I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should.
Den sehen wir auch noch mal, garantiert.
Try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
Are we supposed to forget what the Karja
Fuck.
did to our tribe? All mother. Everyone always says.
Klingt ja Gott sei Dank gar nicht merkwürdig, wenn er das so sagt. Oh, du sollst dich heute noch mal amüsieren. Ja, man sollte jeden Tag, ne, als wäre es der letzte. Was zum...
Motherless chuff.
Shut up.
What did you say?
Find your bed, outcast, and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Ich meine, mutterlos kann ja nicht sein. Außer sie kommt aus dem Labor. Zweite Theorie, ja.
Oh, this is the bed house? With you standing guard? I figured it was the latrine.
You're very pleasant.
Schied dir recht.
Well, well. Look who's come in from the wild. The motherless outcast.
Oh, look!
I see you still got a scar.
Tiny dick.
I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
Bitte darf ich ihn vermöbeln.
Where's your bite, outcast? Or did you need my permission to speak in the presence of a true Nora? Aw, you even try to dress like a real Nora. Not that it fools anyone.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart. And you definitely don't belong in the proving.
You can sense it. You already know you're gonna lose.
I've trained all my life for the proving. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of anything.
Really? Confidence is quiet. You're not.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
Yeah. The look on your face when I knocked that stone out of your hand was pretty entertaining. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me
Ding-a-ling.
stronger.
Shame.
Just wait. I'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah, right. This is boring. Time for boss to get some sleep. You'll be the one surprised tomorrow, outcast. Not me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
Brennt.
Nice job handling Bast. That should keep him quiet. Till morning, anyway.
I don't believe we've met. I'm Aloy.
Oh, I know who you
Ja,
are.
sie ist tatsächlich sehr cool.
The others, they'll finish the proving. Most of them. But win it? That's down to Bast, you, or me. Vala.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right. I am going to win tomorrow.
Never celebrate a victory before it's earned, girl. My mother taught me that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get some sleep. I plan to be well rested when I run you into the ground tomorrow. Your bunk's right there when you want it.
Okay. Thanks.
I guess.
So, your first day in Mother's heart. What do you think?
People suck.
You've never slept in a Nora lodge before. Not very private.
Too soft.
Comforts and distractions. That's what I think.
Not all comforts are bad.
Comforts are weakness.
Oof.
You sound just like my mother. You can always go back to living in the wilds if you have to. In the meantime, get some rest.